This video is for all the people who constantly live in fear. I want to start this video off by defining what fear is in the biblical sense. Fear is not the feeling of nervousness. And I used to think that all the time. I used to think if I was nervous before something or I felt that feeling of fear, then I was afraid and I was letting God down. But no. The fear that the Bible talks about is an action. A coward in the Bible is one who runs away when they feel this fear. Let me give you an example. In Luke 22, verse 44, it says, "And being in agony, he prayed more earnestly, and his sweat became like great drops of blood falling down from the ground." This is Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane when he was about to be persecuted, when the guards were about to take him up. It says that he was praying so much that he started sweating like blood. It says that he was in agony. Now, I don't know about you, but that doesn't sound somebody who's just excited to be crucified, to be humiliated, to be laughed at. That sounds like somebody who's nervous. And you see this throughout the whole Bible. We constantly see these biblical figures as like some fictional characters who are like stoic and bold, who just aren't afraid. But no, that's the furthest thing from the truth. They're real people. King David, if you read any of the Psalms, he was afraid. Like all the time, he always talks about how he's afraid. Moses, when he was called to step up to the Pharaoh, he's creating all types of excuses. Oh, my speech. Oh, they're not going to believe me, blah, blah, blah. Like, making all types of excuses because he was afraid. The difference between them and cowards is that even though they were afraid, they took that step. They trusted in the Lord. That's what faith is. Faith is not being afraid. Faith is moving even while you're afraid because you know that God will make it right. And you trust in Him completely. So I'm here to tell you, those who live in fear, that's okay to be afraid. But don't you dare let that fear stop you from doing God's will. God bless.